this is Shawn Powell, and if you don't know anything about me, I'm 46 years old. I live here in North Carolina. I did restaurants for 26 years. I was able to get free from the job May 7th of 2015 doing online business. Here's a picture of me and my little boy right here. It's been a pure blessing for the last 4 years to be home, with dad being home every day. As a kid, personally, I couldn't even imagine what that would be like, to be honest. So it's really brought us really closer together. I took off like a jet, y'all. I'll be the first one to tell you when I came into online business October, the last week of October of 2014. I couldn't sleep. I was excited. I'd go to work, and I was pure excited at work just because I knew I'd seen something, that the possibilities were there. And the very first business I got into, y'all, wasn't even that really that good of a business. I mean, it was legit business, but I didn't, it wasn't the best business, but it showed me the potential, the possibilities of things I can do. And I succeeded in it. Now, I succeeded in every business I've done, y'all. Now, I want you to understand this. This is real important right here, y'all. I've done businesses where I was getting 300 plus members into a month, to where I was number one on the leaderboard, and sometimes double in second place. And it was pretty having my name sitting up there on the top, right? Oh, Shawn Powell, look at me, I'm killing it. Y'all, I was a workhorse and I was excited about something. But let me tell you something, y'all. Even number one at the leaderboard and the owners of the business down below me, to be perfectly honest, I was still barely getting enough to pay the bills. Y'all, there's a difference between being number one on the leaderboard, working your tail off, getting a whole bunch of leads and these people, but there's no money behind it. So I had to realize that I had to stop these businesses, even though I was number one and I was building a name for myself, and go find something that was going to make a difference. When I decided to walk away from those businesses where I was making $18 or $20 or $40 here, my income went crazy. I went from that to $13,000 plus a month in the first 90 days I was getting into businesses. I did that over and over and over again. Now, the business I'm talking about right now is Exitus Elite. Now, I'm going to tell you something, y'all. I've been successful in every business I've done. If I put my name in it, and I know that I believe in the business, I know I'm gonna blow the doors off of it. That's my mindset. That's how I think. And I will put the videos in it to be number one for that business, to do whatever I can do. I become a beacon for that business. Anybody that does a business, you need to think like that. Okay? If you're missing any element of that, either it's your hangups or secondly, you don't believe in the business, and there's a problem. Don't do the business. I have friends who make ridiculous income in online business that did businesses that I wouldn't do. I'm not even a part of it, even though I know I could make good money in it. I got to believe in what I do. And y'all, I'm going to tell you, that's where it starts at for every one of y'all. Find something you believe in and go from there. After all these years, y'all, 2016, August 2016, I actually signed up the last week of July. I put in a couple of videos together, had about 4 videos to start off with. And, in August the 1st, we released letting everybody know that I was doing Exitus Elite, right? First 13 days, I made $31,000. I made $9,000 days, y'all. $13,000 weekends. I seen people that would not do an $18 business that were jumping in this left and right. And you know why? It's because of the fact that it doesn't take a lot of lead numbers, y'all. And people want life-changing income. $1,000, like this shows, $1,000 is life-changing income. And the best part is it's a sweet spot because people can do $1,000. They will do $1,000. Going above that, to me, starts to make it start going downhill. I want it to be a sweet spot. Y'all, I wasn't planning on cutting to this real quick, but let me show you something, y'all. This is PayPal showing I made $1,000 right here. You've got money showing me coming in from Exitus Elite, right? How would that change your life? What if you had 2, 3, however many of these, right? How many of these coming in would it take to change your life, y'all? I can tell you. The reason I came back to Exitus Elite, because I actually made over 40 some $1,000, $45,000, $48,000, something like that, in the first 45 days in Exitus Elite. But my downline, that was another business coming out, and they loved that type, and they were begging me to start that business, and I did really well in that business, y'all. But like a lot of businesses that are brand new that come out, what happens? The owners make stupid decisions. You're not really in control of this, man. And on top of that, you got your downline, and they're falling and fumbling and stuff like that. Y'all, and the government, if you're trying to do a cryptocurrency, look at what happened to the businesses in the last year. It's not the cryptocurrency as much as the government not knowing what to do with crypto. I'm not saying there won't be a right time for it, but now's not it. But how many people got burnt and hurt from it? The reason I came back to Exitus Elite is because, number one, anybody can do this business. Do it all the way. Don't halfway do this business. Go 100, 200, 500, go to 1,000. You do the $1,000 commission, you get all the rest of it anyhow. Y'all, I'm telling you, this is the type of business that you want to be in. Now, I'm going to go through and I'm going to break this down, and I hope this don't take too long, but I'm going to tell you everything that I know. I'm going to show you the packages. Y'all, I'm actually going to unlock the packages for you. Now, I'm not going to click the download button. I'm not going to, you got to watch, you're going to have to get it yourself to do that. But I'm going to unlock it and show you what you get. And I'm going to tell you what, y'all, it's going to surprise the heck out of y'all. Paul Stevenson is the owner. One of the best things I've seen with Paul Stevenson, and this is true with anybody. I've got other businesses I've done. I've known the owners and I've respected. I'm not saying that. I respect Paul Stevenson. Of course I do. But y'all, what has always excited me is about seeing Paul Stevenson. He knows the answers. He's just like I am. I've never met anybody that when he gets on a call, which we have calls right regularly in Exitus Elite, he sits down and tells you the answers every time, and a lot of people aren't listening. And I know it's the answer. You know what the answer is, y'all? You pick the phone up and you talk to someone. I'm not telling you to call your family and friends. That's old mentality from the 80s and 90s. I grant you that. Don't do that. Do not get in touch with your family and friends for something like that. Believe me, it's not necessarily. Your business is going to be built by strangers. I'm just going to go ahead and tell you that. But the point is, people are scared to open their mouth and show them that they believe in something, and then just tell people, man, if you believe in something, when you mash record button, just like right now, you ain't got to script nothing. You just let go. And everything you need is going to come out, and people are going to feel it. They're going to sense it because you believe in it and you're being sincere. And a lot of y'all, you can't do that. And some of y'all are wondering why you ain't making it, why I don't spend $1 on paid advertising. I never had to. Why? Because I only do businesses I believe in, and I go all in. I apply a lot of action. I learn the answers, and then that's it. That's it. It's not hard, y'all. You build a game plan, you keep going. Exitus Elite is life-changing income. Exitus Elite paid my house off. It paid my sports car. I had been wanting a sports car, a particular year, a particular model car, sapphire blue, white with ivory leather interior, navy blue top, convertible Jaguar XK. Exactly what I wanted, right? Paid cash for it. Got projects done on my house. Little boy had $11,000 worth of medical bills. Do you know God does things for a reason, y'all? Do you know how I got in online business? Because of the medical bills that my little boy had that was straining me, made me look in 2014 for a way to maybe make money. I didn't know. I was so green with online business, right? Thank God things like that happened. 2016, when I got in this, I paid all those medical bills off. Y'all, this is the kind of business that changes lives. And I'm going to tell you something. It doesn't take getting hundreds of leads to do it. Now, I told you earlier, I got away from Exitus Elite because I started other business. And just like a lot of them, I made good money. After about a year, the owner did something stupid and you can't control. And next thing you know, it falls apart, right? I'm not going to do a business anymore that is new, that has been around for 6 months or even a year. Exitus Elite has been around for 4 years. I do 2 businesses, y'all. Power Lead Systems that I've been paid nonstop for 4 years plus, which is the way that I make my landing pages and sales pages. Y'all, it's probably might be more you're watching this video at, right? This gives me the chance to brand me, and people get to hear directly what I think about my business. And for me personally, that's priceless, right? That's exactly what I want. I'm not trying to sell you Power Lead Systems. I'm just trying to let you know that I'm with this business. It's my backbone business. I've made real good money with it. But I took almost the last year off, y'all, because to be honest, I was tired of getting hurt from these stupid businesses, cryptocurrency businesses and stuff like that just popped up that the owners don't know what they're doing. Or the government won't, I'm just tired of it. So I went back and I was like, where did I make the most money in a day? $9,000. Weekend, $13,000. Over $31,000 in less than 2 weeks, and paid my house off in the first month. Where was it? It was Exitus Elite. Y'all, I'm going to tell you, I know the owner. I respect the owner. I know what the packages are. I know this thing is put together right. And Paul Stevenson, y'all, one thing let me tell you about him is he's the type of person that he tries to make things better. Y'all, I'm gonna tell you something. This $1,000 right here, he upped it to $1,300 once, right? So I was going really good, and all of a sudden he upped it to $1,300. And when I say $1,300, we made more money off of this, right? $1,300, but our sales dropped because people couldn't afford it. I think I only got one or two people ever at the $1,300 level after that point, because people were ready to get in. It take them another month to get that money for it. That's why I learned and how I learned. $1,000 is a sweet spot. I don't care to make a $2,000 commission. I would rather make $1,000 and get people in now than to wait 2 months for somebody to put their money together. I want people to succeed, and that $1,000 is a sweet spot. Now, of course, we got the $500. And if someone wants to come in here and that's what they want y'all, and I'm going to show the packages itself, that's great. But I'm just telling you, if you believe in the business, don't give away your money. And if you are looking at $500, that 1,000 is making twice as much income off that one same lead. The money right here, y'all, the last one I made right here was the 4th lead that I put out since I came back to Exitus Elite. The 4th lead, y'all. I didn't have to hammer away and make thousands of leads coming in, spending thousands of dollars. I mean thousands of leads, hundreds of leads probably, and spend thousands of dollars to get somebody. This business works when you show people that you believe in it. I am the biggest PR guy my business will ever have. The biggest cheerleader in my business will always be me. Why would I want to hide and not show people that? Some of y'all, you're not allowing yourself. You've got your hang-ups. Whatever it is, do what you got to do to get over it and get out there and get seen and get heard and become a beacon for a business that you believe in. And listen, y'all, just go crazy. Just go crazy. Don't care what anybody thinks. You get to the point you don't care anymore. You mash the record button. Your life changes. You would be and you want to inspire other people. You want to teach your downline what to do. You want to get leads that follow you. That's how you do it, y'all. You let go. I know that. I know it's the answer. I've done it in every business I've been in. That's why I've been number one on the leaderboards. All right, I'm gonna quit talking about this. This is one of the landing pages right here, y'all. It's really a really good one. I'm gonna go through real quick, and I'm gonna move real quick, y'all, from here on out, because I don't want to make this video real long. I just want y'all to realize that I came back to the Exitus Elite because it was where the money was at. It's where everybody could get in at that $1,000 level. It was that sweet spot. And I know what $1,000 do for people, y'all. I've seen people in my downline that struggled in other businesses, right? Just like most people do. A lot of people struggle in other businesses. Even with low lead numbers, they're making $2,000 to $3,000, $4,000 in the first 2 weeks or their first month because of a $1,000 business that's put together right. And that's, to me, is exactly, it's not all about me, y'all. If a brand new Fandango business come out, I can hit YouTube and get in front of the tidal wave of people and make good money. It's not about me necessarily, y'all. Of course I want to make good money, but I want my downline to have something. I'm tired of seeing me make 6-figure income businesses that fall apart after a year. Exitus Elite, y'all, has been around for more than 4 years. It's just the right kind of business to do. All right. Commissions, let me read this right. New system pays you instant daily commissions of $100, $250, $500, and $1,000. Each one of these are packages, y'all. So I'm going to take a second and show you what they are in just a second. I do want to go real quick, y'all. Let's say that, if you came in this business with me right here, let's say I'm up here at the top, right? And you come down here. And let's say I want to explain to you how it used to be in 2016, right? Okay. Obviously, when you came in, I made $1,000 right from the get-go, right? How we used to have it is your very first person that you brought in would then give $1,000. That would be a pass up. It's a one-up system, right? It goes up. So I would make $2,000, and then you're still sitting here and you haven't broke even yet. So what we've done is we revamped this recently to where when you do come in, obviously you got to pay your commissions. Forget the packages. You can't sell something if you don't own the packages. And y'all, these packages are great. I'm going to show you that in just a minute. But the whole point is we gave you now, instead of the first one going up, that is yours. So now you've already broke even from purchasing your packaging. Your second one that you bring in is now going to be a pass up. Okay? So now the second one is going to be a pass up, and everything after that is yours. And it doesn't change. It stays that way. Now, I want you to understand something else. This is real important. Now, those people down below you, the first one gets theirs back just like you did. The second one, not only do you get that money for that one, that person is now on your team. It's on your actual line itself, your front line, right? So that person, that first one they get in, which you had nothing to do with, y'all. That person that you get in now, the first one that they get in is going to be their money breaking even. The second one goes up to you. See what I'm saying? So I'm only showing you one line, and it continues to go like that and doesn't stop. Imagine if you go crazy and put in 20 people, and they're doing this, and just one person from any of those going crazy, y'all. Now do you start to understand how making six-figure income's not even that hard when you find the right kind of business? And that's exactly what Exitus Elite is. So I know it's kind of a rough scenario. If you want to see it better, y'all, we've got pages down inside of Exitus Elite that explains it really thorough. It's a 17-minute video. About the 12-minute mark, it really goes into detail, breaking it all down for you. So if I didn't do it real clear for y'all or clear enough, I apologize. But just go through and take a look yourself, and it explains the business for you really, really well. I will also say this, y'all, that when you come into these lower levels, let's say this $100 level right here, y'all, understand that, let's say that you came at 100 and I'm sitting there at the 1,000. If somebody comes in at the $500 level, right? If somebody comes at that $500 level, you'll make 100, I'll make 400 because of the pass-up system. Okay? Why? Because when you do 1,000, all of this comes together. You get all the packages and you get all the commissions just for going big that one time. Y'all, if you believe in the business, always go big. Always. Another benefit, y'all, some of you are scared to get out your, of your hang-ups and stuff like that, y'all, or you won't apply enough action. You go spend, let me ask you something, if you spend $10 for a business, or is it really going to work? Are you really going to apply action? Just get out there and show people what you think? You only invested $10 into yourself in this business. You go invest $1,000, y'all, you're going to do something. Sometimes investing that money, even when you don't want to or cannot do it, to be perfectly honest, a lot of people feel that way, motivates you more because you have to. You've got to get out and get seen. And that's when things change, man. Applying action will always be the answer. Okay? Now, I tell you what, I just told you that if you came in at the $100 level, I'm sitting at the 1,000, that the people down below you is going to go past you. Now, you get the opportunity, if you did come at the 100 and you want to go to the 500, you just pay the 400 extra, and now you've got that one. Or if you were at the 100 and want to come at the 1,000, then you pay the 900. The whole point is, don't give away your money. You do want to go to that 1,000 as fast as you can so that you'll stop losing money. Because if you have 4 or 5 people coming in, let me tell you the honest, this is the truth ratio right here. Out of all the people that I put in, every one of them did 1,000, but 3 people. And understand, that's better than that's about a 20 to 1 ratio that people are going to do the $1,000. How would you like to know that you got a 20 to 1 against you, that you're going to make $100 and that's it, while you're losing money? This is common sense. You can't give away your money like that. But by being all in, that's one of the benefits, is you wind up getting from the passive system itself. Okay, so let me show you another couple of pages here. That was a really good one there. This is one, I've used this before in another video, and people actually thought that the background itself was something special I was doing or something while I was doing the video. It's a really nice, nice looking page. One of the best benefits of these kind of pages, y'all, and you have got to put your real email in. If you don't put your real email in, it won't let you see the products itself. Now, let me explain what that means, y'all. If you look down here, scroll up a little bit, response required. Hi, Shawn, please confirm your email. That was me going through. I wanted to check everything when I came back. And once I put my email in, you don't watch the video right there. The email has to be a real email. You've got to confirm it. Once I click this right here, then it automatically takes me so I can watch the sales page itself. And what that's worth for y'all, if you don't realize this, y'all, is the fact that every email now is a real email. It means it's going to be a real lead. And some of y'all, if you're like me, you've seen it where you coming through and you'll see people put cuss words. They'll put all sorts of stupid mess inside their email. And to be honest, you didn't make a lead. You had somebody that looked at something, but you really didn't make or add anything to your list. This right here, y'all, is going to make you a list that's made of gold, especially when you have people that come in and do $1,000 business. People that do $1,000 business, y'all, are not the same people that do something that sign up for free. And if you have a list of people, if you did this for a year, 2 years, and you left here and you wanted to go do a different business or whatever you started to add to your portfolio, y'all, you don't think that this list is not going to be worth gold to you? Of course it is. This is how you make a right kind of list. Another thing too, y'all, I want to show you something. If you know that the emails now and businesses and how emails are, if you do email marketing, if you're already a polished marketer knows what's going on, you realize that emails are hard to get out to the people, right? Look at this. I've left these emails in here. Importance. Um, our you first pay plan just rocks. It makes sense there, or probably does. So that's what I was just describing, how you get paid first, right? Our you first plan just rocks. These emails work. They go to you. They're supposed to, these are the benefits, and this is some of what you're paying for, y'all, once you get inside of Exitus Elite. Okay. So I just wanted to show you the effectiveness that the business does what's supposed to do. Now, yes, y'all, I make my own landing pages and sales pages, and anybody that comes in here, y'all, at the $1,000 level, I'm going to make this page for you and set it up for you. It also has a traffic source, which, y'all, I can tell you, last December, this traffic source itself, because you get a 15% commissions from anybody who uses it, right? I paid all my little boys Christmas with just this traffic source itself, just one thing that's inside of here. So you're more than welcome to use this, y'all. And when somebody comes up, signs up, and they use it as well to buy traffic or whatever they're doing, then you're going to get benefits of 15% as well, not just for this business, but for anything they do. It's for life. So it becomes very valuable, and it's free to sign up to, y'all. So if you decide to come in with Exitus Elite with me, there are some sources right here that does connect with us. I've got my own Facebook group called Action Takers. Matter of fact, this is it right here. It's a little banner I made a while back. Action Taker Success group. I'm in there just about every day. This is all I do for a living. And I'm accessible, y'all. So you can friend me directly on Facebook. I've got over 1,000 YouTube videos. Have access to me right here. And obviously, this is what I'm making right now is a YouTube video. So anyhow, let's get back on track a little bit. Okay, so it's a nice looking landing pages. I haven't seen anything up here that I did not think wouldn't work. Every one of this is one of the new ones to kind of play around with, blah, blah, blah. I've seen a lot of sales pages that do the same thing. Here's one that's global. I think my head might be in the way a little bit, but if you notice right here, it's got the little the global effect itself. Profit from a global audience. Once again, you have to put in your real name, email. It's not going to let you go any further. This one right here, y'all, is really good if you saw the Lamborghini itself. Now, I want to explain something. Nowadays have changed. A lot of people are going to mobile devices. So once they go to mobile devices, mobile devices do not allow them to do necessarily some of the videos in the backgrounds and stuff like that. So even though it's pretty, but the ratio of people in the PC world compared to the mobile, you don't want to shoot yourself in the foot. So we had a really nice video up here. They had this Lamborghini going down the road, and the whole time it's going, the whole road is cracking and falling apart. It's like the world around it's being changed by this car going down the road. It's a really good video. But what's the use if a lot of people can't see it? So they come back in here, and they've recently changed it to this right here. Find out how, blah, 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 put in your information. All these pages convert well. And y'all, I'm going to tell you, this page right here, this smartphone page, once I got into Exitus Elite, even though I had the ability to make landing page sales pages, this stuff is so polished and so modern, right? Here's your first name, your best email, and your telephone number is optional. And again, once you click this, you're going to have to get a confirmation email, right? getting emails like I told you earlier, right? Priceless. But here's the thing. It's so modern and so well done that the first 10,000 I made in Exitus Elite came from this. I did not use my old landing pages and sales pages. All I did was get out the people in the YouTube world, people connected with me, come through and they saw how polished it was, and I made it a list from that alone of real emails. This works, y'all. This is the kind of business that you want. That it's a whole business in a box, to be perfectly honest, y'all. Here's another one that has for children. Let's see here. I need to look over some of this stuff real well. What does your dream business look like? Apparently, it's going to be you in your pajamas in the morning time, drinking coffee with your laptop on your crotch or your lap, I guess. Again, you get to pick whichever. Here's another one right here. Just depending on what kind of style you like. Planning your retirement. I guess so. And to be perfectly honest, y'all, I probably have more gray hair in my beard than this guy does. So maybe I need to be planning for my retirement. If I let mine grow up, you'd be amazed, man. I'm getting old. But these are really good converting pages. Confirmation email down here in case that you needed or whatever. That's what it looks like. Confirmation email has been sent. Blah blah blah. You can give somebody that. Break down. Get rid of some of these tabs up here. I'm gonna keep that one. That one really worked well for me personally. And I like this one, the blue background. Okay, y'all. Let's dive a little bit deeper here. I want us to go to I'm going to go to the landing page. So when it goes through here, let me show you what the sales page itself looks like. Let me find where I'm at here. Okay. All right, y'all. I want you to see this. Reveal the secret to earning $100 to $1,000 commissions daily. This right here, y'all, is a really nice looking page. And one of the cool parts is, click here to get started. These are some more of the testimonials right here that you'll see. There's 4 of them on this page right here. Matter of fact, all 4 of these, this young lady here, she hangs around in the Facebook group for Exitus Elite. She does a lot of videos on a regular basis. And look, to get an Exitus Elite Facebook group, you've already got to be in, so don't worry about that. This is just somewhere to go and learn and listen to people that are succeeding in the business. I know she did really well. That's Miss Jennifer. Dan's my buddy. I've known him for a while now. Me and him had a lot of success at the exact same time. Matter of fact, while I was having record days, he was almost matching, almost identical back and forth at the exact same time. So it was really cool. Keith, I don't know him real well, but I've seen him do really well, and he did a real good job in the video. And Darren, I've known him personally from different adventures where we've done together over the years. So this page right here, y'all, is a really nice converting page. It explains the business extremely well. If you go to the 12-minute mark, I want you to watch all of it when you click through, y'all. I'm not telling you not. But I just want y'all to know when you go to about the 12-minute mark, it goes into detail explaining how you get paid and how those passives are real important, and it does a real good job of it. So just like any sales page is supposed to do, it does what it's supposed to do is what I'm guessing. Let me stop that. Okay, and obviously it's going to say Exitus Elite. Okay, so that's the video sales page right here. That's where it actually goes to when you go through the landing page. Now I'm going to go to the dashboard. And if you notice, it kept going. I cannot show you what the amount is. That's something that they do, but you saw it going on up, okay? We got a section down here at the bottom. Let's say you wanted to send somebody just the testimonials, right? Well, you saw the sales page itself's already got 4 up here. Let me show you what this has got. This is another page that is made for just testimonials. And it's not just those 4. There's a lot of people that have handwritten ones. Here's some that's just audio right by itself. All these people are in the Facebook group itself. Joe right here, Miss Christie. And to be perfectly honest, y'all, there's Dan again. It just keeps on going, y'all. I'm only halfway down the page. There's Billy. He's on the YouTube world. I see him quite a bit. Y'all, the whole point is, this is a really good page for sending people for a testimonial. So if you decided to say, hey, y'all, this would be something really good. Or let's say if you're sending emails out and you wanted to send something to put in your email so people take a look at, that'd be a really good one to do. It's a real easy thing too. Genesis Library website. I'll show this to you real quick, y'all. The page itself is interactive. The G100, G250 to 500 to 1000. Now, even though this shows up and it's interactive and popping up, I'm going to go in more detail in just a second than what this is going to show. I'm going to unlock the doors, to be perfectly honest. But the G500 to G1000, obviously, I'd highly suggest the G1000. And y'all, these are 20 people. Again, these are all $1 million earners in the online business world that we have straight access to in interviews or more or a lot more. So that's what it's going to look like as well. Let me show you one last thing. Now this is actually your website link. This is not what people go to when they go to the landing page, sales page, but this is a really good page once again, y'all, where it's interactive. It has a lot of explaining about the business, the G100, the G250, the 500, the 1000, like MP4 videos, MP3, PDFs, stuff like that. Y'all, I've actually started printing some of my books off. That's in here, some really good information, but it just keeps on going, y'all. Testimonial section down here, it keeps on going. All these pages are modern, they're professional, and they convert. And replicated would be this one. Let's say somebody says, hey, I'm ready to get in. All you got to do is send them a link. This is simple stuff, y'all. This is just been put together like it's supposed to be. Now, I'm going to come over here, and this is my purchases. Now, if you notice, obviously I'm at the G1000 is paid. I'm sorry, Genesis Library. I went to the wrong one. The G100. If you notice, there's a key right here beside it, right? I've unlocked all 4 of them, obviously, because of the fact that I wanted, went all in. Let me show you what the G100 looks like, y'all. All right. First of all, internet marketing in an hour a day. Just the G100 is impressive as heck, y'all. 12 videos. Email list secrets. How to build your list the right way. 10 videos. Now, what's this? Big business blueprints. How to build a successful online business. Seven-figure mindset in the big picture. I say big picture all the time. 42 videos. Okay. Facebook Live blueprint. Now, I'm going to tell you, I'm a freaking beast in Facebook. I love Facebook. That's how it's really had a lot to do with how I got free from the job. 10 videos, y'all, busting my butt. And cryptocurrency, 8 videos. Y'all added up all together, this is 84 videos. 84 videos in the G100 section alone that covers email marketing, cryptocurrency, if you're interested in that as well, which is, I'm not crypto, I'm just not going to be doing crypto businesses. Business blueprints. This is really good, y'all. For a $100 level, this is impressive. This is extremely impressive. Now, obviously, let's go to the G250. The G250, y'all, this is the one. There were a lot of PDFs and stuff like that. I printed out a lot of this. And the reason why I do that, y'all, even though I enjoy the internet and reading and stuff like that, it's nice to me to have them just printed out, staple it together, and I can walk around the house, be sitting down eating and reading. It's almost like getting a book for free. And in my sense, I think the G250 does more for me that way than any other way than me just sitting here trying to read it in the laptop. I like to go sit with my little boy. He's watching some cartoon and me just flipping through the pages. So my personal opinion, not telling you got to do it that way or anything, but this is what it does for me. Okay. So big ticket machine, you want to hit the jackpot right and make a huge amount of money. This is it right here. 10K blueprint. Let's see, list building profit kit. This is going to be these 8 comprehensive and detailed over-the-shoulder tutorial videos. Let's see, evergreen leads business, modern email marketing, lead book generator. This is a 20-part Facebook marketing how to training course with detailed walkthroughs. Okay, of how to create a stampede of traffic to your Facebook page. Power execution. All this right here, y'all, is some really powerful stuff. You got to realize the 250 comes with this plus the 100. What have you got right by itself, y'all? You got a lot of content for a lot of people who are new to business that could use this kind of mindset in the first place. Now, let me show you something, y'all. This is pretty interesting. The G500 goes in a different direction, so you got some variety on this, right? All right. The person's name is Jack Zufeld. Jack Zufeld, y'all. When I first got into online business, when I first got back in Exitus Elite, I hadn't heard of this guy. So I wanted to look up to see who exactly he had, because this whole section, y'all, at the G500 is nothing but Jack himself talking about all sorts of things. So let me cover what it says right here. Author of the #1 selling book, y'all. Author of the #1 selling book. The name of the book was The DNA of Success. I have not read it yet. I'll be the first to say, but I have seen some of the videos that he's posted in here. Jack Zufeld is one of the most successful speakers and business consultants on the national and international scene. He is a very popular keynote speaker. His client list includes companies of all sizes, including many Fortune 500 companies. His multi-million-dollar success as a trainer and in the trenches of network marketing is legendary. So basically, he busted his butt. He was getting a lot of success, making multi-million dollars, and now he uses that to also help teach and train people. So that's really been it, and he's actually became so much of a celebrity in the process. Now I want to show you something, y'all. The products itself. Notice right here. This is part one. Part two. How to use a conquering force within you to achieve your dreams and goals. In this video, Jax, is a blueprint of true cause of success in any area of your life. Here's the smart wealth building, the conquering force within. This is part two of that, part three of that, part four, part five, part six. This is only one page, y'all. There's 21 entries that is just from Jack himself right here. Jack just letting go in the video format, right? I have not seen all of them. I've seen a good deal of these, right? Now, what interested me was, I want you to see this. Keynote speaker fees, right here, y'all. Keynote up to 2 hours is $15,000. Half a day seminar up to 4 hours is $17,500. Full day seminar up to 6 hours is $20,000. Now, these videos that you're watching, y'all, to be perfectly honest, you're over his shoulder, literally over his shoulder, watching what's going on inside of these presentations than what we're just looking at. How valuable is this, y'all? And once again, the G500 gives you all 84 videos that come with part one, comes with part two, PDFs making your own books and stuff if you like, or whatever. There's some videos in that as well. And then you got the G500, y'all. And the last one, y'all, is going to be the G1000. I didn't even show all of this one just to let you know. So now G1000 is going to be a little bit different. It's broke up into three sections. One's called the Legend, one's called the Village, and one's called Others. Okay, so once I click the G1000, I'm going to go to the Legend. Now what this is 20 people that they're $1 million earners that have come through network marketing, and they're doing interviews directly with these people, and all these are downloads itself. And I mean, there's a lot of people up here. Now, Geoff Mills right here, I've told you about Power Lead Systems I did earlier, right? Geoff Mills is actually big in that. He does a lot of the videos for it and helps put the pages and stuff together. So I knew Geoff from a different perspective when I come into Exitus Elite, and seeing him part of this, I'm just not surprised. Geoff's a lot like me. He's going to do businesses that have been around for a while, that the owners are respected, that pay out like clockwork every time with no issues. And if you don't know, y'all, Exitus Elite, you get paid immediately. $1,000 commissions in your hand, 100% commissions plus pass ups. It's ridiculous. It's a no-brainer, y'all. And $1,000 is a sweet spot. Let's see here. Yeah, that's only one of the pages. There's 2 pages up. There's 20 people that's been in here that's available to you for the Legends. The Village itself, there's part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4. These are a lot of videos right here. There we go. And there's 2 pages. This is 10 part. There's 11. There's 12 part of anything. Now the Village itself was actually inspired to make a movie, and the movie itself got a lot of recognition for pointing people in the right direction. So basically, you're getting the information that we used for the movie itself. Make sure I don't want to tell you the name of the movie incorrect. I'll tell you what. When you go through and you sign up, and I know you will, more than likely, you'll get a chance to see this directly. It's really good information that's right here. It's involved as well. This is the other section. Bitcoin profit secrets, telling you different ways about using Bitcoin, buying, selling, things of that nature. Free business video. This is a 20-part video tutorial that teaches you how to use free online tools and software to build your very own niche network that brings in leads and sales for your business. 20-part is just one thing here. Internet business models, how to use webinars for your business, power of focus. Yeah, I'm going to tell you, if there's anything I couldn't do, focus is it. Here's a big tip. Here's a huge nugget. Find a business you believe in. Focus it one way of getting out to people. One way to get out to people, and master that way, knowing you're not going to quit. Get over your hangups and just let go. Do that, and I'm telling y'all, you're going to blow past people, and they're going to wonder, why is Shawn, well, in my case, Shawn, because me, why is Shawn killing this business over and over and over again? Focus had a lot to do with that, y'all. So I could tell you, they should ask me. I could have made a video for that one for Wealth creation blueprint, push button podcasting. All right, y'all. I know this video took a little while. I know I talked about a lot of things, y'all, but I want y'all to understand the kind of money and the life that is out there for y'all. And if you're playing around with these businesses and you want to be number one on the leaderboard, they're not telling you that money's not there often, even when you are number one on the leaderboards. And I don't have any bills anymore. To be perfectly honest. And Exitus Elite had a lot to do with it. Had everything to do with it, y'all. Why did I pick it? It's like I keep telling y'all, because I believe in the business. The products are ridiculous. You just seen everything that you got. You don't think that ain't worth the money? You get all your money back with the very first person that you get, and the $1,000 is a sweet spot. The owner, y'all, I'm telling you, I remember him saying one time in a hangout that I watch, and he does hangouts on a regular basis. He said, "Exitus Elite will never be worse than it is today." And what it means is, y'all, is he's always going to make it better. And I told you earlier where we went to that $1,300, right? And people couldn't afford it no more. You know what I want an owner to do? I don't care if he messes up or if we try something and it doesn't work. I want him to be man enough to put us back on track where it's supposed to be. And that's exactly what Paul Stevenson did. After about 2, maybe 3 weeks of seeing that sales have dropped for everyone, what does he do? He drops that 1,300, goes back to the 1,000, to that sweet spot. We learn from it and we keep moving. That's what I want. I want management to take place in my business, y'all. Let me show you something else real quick, y'all. That dashboard real quick. All right. This is right here. On a regular basis, y'all, this wasn't long at all. Expires membership issues, October monthly webinar. Once again, we get a monthly. It is actually tonight. We've got another webinar that's taking place. Special training webinar with Paul. That was just last month, y'all. It's just a couple things right here. Plus, you got the Facebook group, and he's interactive in the Facebook group with other leaders. I'm in there. Dan's in there. Other people, the people that really love the business, that have succeeded, are available to us. Y'all, I'm telling you, when I got free from a job, I want you to understand something, y'all. I was working 65 hours a week in a restaurant. Been working 90 plus hours over the years after 26 years, y'all. I didn't have no end in sight, none whatsoever. And my little boy, I'm a single dad, y'all. My little boy was 7 years old. I had worked 40 hours every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday in 3 days. I worked so many hours in between just those 3 days that half the week my son could not stay in his own house. And y'all, bringing in babysitters, that was a freaking ridiculous. I've seen them where they had peanut butter, let the lid off, and put it back in the cabinet, and I had ants like crazy. I've had pure horror stories from stuff like that, y'all. And coming home and getting free from a job, y'all, is absolutely, it's life-changing. What do you think it's done, not only just for me, but for my little boy as well? That's both of us together, y'all. Every day together, nonstop. I go pick my little boy up from school. I go to eat with him. When you work so long and so hard and can't be there, that your family doesn't even ask you to the family get-togethers anymore because they know you can't go, something's wrong, man. I miss so much. I don't miss anything. I'll tell you something else too. It was my dream to go eat lunch at school with my little boy. When I got free from a job in May of 2015, y'all, the rest of that year, I went almost every day and ate with my little boy. When I realized I got free from a job, was when I was out here cutting grass one day, and I worked so much I couldn't even afford, or I could afford, but I couldn't take the time to cut my own grass or to work in my own yard. And I had a brand new mower sitting in my shop for 4 years. Dad wouldn't even crank it. And I remember when I finally got free from a job, and I was out there riding around one day. I was wearing these ugly shorts, and I had this scarf around my neck. It looked like Canadian something. I don't know what it was. And I kept taking deep breaths, y'all, and I was looking up at the sky, and I noticed how beautiful the sky was. I worked so much and so hard that I didn't even take time to notice something like that. You don't. That's what working your tail off for so long does. And I was taking deep breaths, and then finally it just hit me. I'm free. That took a month after I came home from business, because in my mindset, it took me that long to quit working my tail off even when I came home, because that's what 26 years of working your ass off does. Tell you when my little boy noticed. When I went to go see him at school, every day when I got free from a job, right? And I ate with him. He wouldn't even eat. He'd sit there and hold my arm, have his head on my shoulder, because he loved up on me. He was loving me. And all the other kids around, all the little boys, I raced motocross as a kid. I'd raced it for 10 years. I know video games. I collect big arcade games, stuff like that. I was the cool dad. And my little boy was so proud of me being there. And y'all, I can tell you, that's when he realized I was free. And some of y'all, you've got it in you and you won't let go. And you're going to play with these stupid businesses when you got something like this change your life. I can tell you this, y'all. I want you to go find something that you believe in. And I want you to promise yourself, whatever way you focus to get out to people, that you don't hide behind a sales funnel and say that's it. Because people join people, y'all. I'm giving you the keys right here. And if you don't do that, you're going to spend thousands of dollars and wonder why someone like me is killing it. When all you've already got it in you, y'all. I got people send me emails, that the longest emails you ever seen in your life, saying that they're losing their house, they lost their car last month, their husband is in the hospital with he's got a broke back, something. I mean, what life happens, man, throws at you all the time. And I get all these emails, and they're showing that I spent thousands of dollars, and I really love this business, and I really want this to work and stuff like that. The problem is, y'all, I'm not the one that needs to hear this. Your leads need to hear this. Your members need to hear this. If they knew what you had inside of you, how much you believed in it, and you just let that go, y'all, you're going to be the leader and the sponsor that they want and look for. If you've got a phone and if you can open your mouth and get seen and get heard, you can make it in online business, y'all. I'm going to tell you that. It's not hard. I know that, and so does Paul Stevenson. He's the only leader that I've seen on a regular basis that will tell you that, and I know it for a fact. I didn't script this. How long did I talk? I could talk another hour. I'm not going to. But the whole point is, you apply action, y'all. Get over your hang-ups. Get to where you don't care anymore what people think, and that's when things are going to change. All right, y'all. That's what I want you to do. I want you to click down below. I want you to go through. I want you to check this out. I might have my sales funnel down here. Again, y'all, if you want to come in at a lower level, that's great. I'm sure I'll appreciate it when the 20-to-1 ratio of people start giving me thousands of dollars and you're making 900. I mean, I'm making 900 and you're making 100 or 250 or whatever. You know, I'd be tickled to death. I'd be happy with whatever you come in with. Just tickled to death you coming in here, y'all. But I'm telling you, if I was you, take it seriously, make the big commissions, and get all the packages that you need, y'all. If you're a brand new coming online business, you don't think what I just showed you in the packages wouldn't make a difference? All you got to do, y'all, is apply action and get around the right kind of people. Get your mind right and just let go. It's going to change your life. Life-changing things can happen in this business, and I'm not just saying that because it did with me as well. All right, y'all. I'm going to end this video. I know this is a long one. Go through, take a look at everything, y'all. See it for yourself, y'all. I want you to click through and see this for yourself. Call me, man. My phone number is down there below. If you're going through to YouTube, or if not, as a matter of fact, if you're on this page right here, let me show you real quick. There's my phone number right here, y'all. That's me. You know, I treat my business calls like it's $1,000 phone call because most of the time it is. If you believe in something, you're accessible, y'all. That's really all a sponsor really needs to be, is be accessible, believe in something, and apply action. So you want to get these phone calls from these people, and nobody calls y'all. Let me tell you something, y'all. People are scared to put the number up there. I know there's different reasons, especially women, blah, blah. I got that. But let me tell you something. Nobody calls you because they're bored. They call you because they're on the fence. And if you sound like me in the video right now, and then you get a phone call and you believe in the business, and all you got to do is just say, hey, yeah, man, let me tell you all about the business, blah, 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 and let go. People are going to sense that, and you're going to make $1,000. Last thing, y'all, and I'm going to tell you, then I'm going to end it. Here's a part about Exitus Elite a lot of people don't realize. Paul Stevenson and his team, there's a number up there. And once they go through, they can call it. Now, it's not support. It's not for you if you're having an issue or something like that. It's not that. It's them, your leads that are coming through. If your leads call that number, and there's a number that's out there in the blue for everybody, if they call up there and they talk directly to Paul Stevenson a good deal of the time, he will be the one answering. And he sounds like I do, if not even maybe even more. It's his business, right? Once he's done talking to those people, he will put them in your business for you, and it's your commission, don't cost you anything. That's just one of the gifts that come inside of Exitus Elite. This is the kind of business you want to be with. It's the kind of owner you want to be with. And hopefully, I'm the kind of sponsor and leader and mentor that you want to be with. Click the link down below, y'all. Go ahead and sign up at minimum. I tell you, go through and check everything out at minimum. And friend me on Facebook. It's right here on this page as well. If this is the page I'm showing you. If not, find me, call me, do whatever you got to do. And I'll be tickled to death to help you out, y'all. And I look forward to seeing you on our team. All right, appreciate it.